know marbling is one of the hottest DIY trends, and our next guest is showing us a fun and creative way to incorporate this technique into our home decor. Please welcome Craft Box Girls blogger Lynn Lilly. Welcome.
Thanks so much for having me.
I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here.
So on your blog, you are a very experienced DIYer. This girl knows what she's doing. But on your blog, you say, you want to make crafting really accessible for everybody.
Yeah, so people ask us, who is Craft Box Girls for? And I joke and say, the non-crafter.
Yeah.
Because my team and I make all the Pinterest fails for you and figure out how to make the projects really easy so that you can have fun doing it and feel good about the project at the end.
All right, well this one today, I have to say, I look at these side tables over here and I think there's no way that's something like I could do. But
Absolutely.
You're saying we can do this and
it is a fail-proof craft, under $15. What?
This looks so, this one right here, the golden black, looks so expensive.
Nope.
I feel like I could walk into a high-end, not that I go to these places, but if I did, I could walk into like a high-end Beverly Hills showroom and see that and think,
now
oh gosh,
you
that's
know
probably
their
thousands of
secrets,
dollars.
right?
That's incredible. Okay, so how do we get started? How do we make this?
Okay, so there's a couple different things that you need.
Yeah.
Number one, acrylic paint. Everyone's got acrylic paint, or you can buy it some at the craft store online. The other big ingredient is marbling medium. So you can get it at the craft store. What the marbling medium does, it's the magic in the recipe. So instead of when you mix colors together, they usually combine and make a new color.
Right.
It actually helps the colors swirl along each other. It's science in the crafting world.
So that kind of makes it foolproof right there.
Exactly, yes.
Because that's what I was wondering. I'm thinking, oh gosh, mine's gonna look like a big thing of mush, but that marbling medium, love it, okay.
Okay, and then we've got a tabletop here that you can pick up at any hardware store. They're anywhere from like $8 to $10.
Okay,
So
really affordable.
Inexpensive. And then you saw the baskets that we have on the bottom of those.
Yeah.
Those can be an old waste basket, an old laundry basket. I've got wire ones, but you can also use a rattan one as well. Whatever you have at home, so it makes it a great upcycle.
All right, yeah, that's very cool. I feel like you could even spray paint the base.
So that gold one that you see was white.
Oh,
Right?
So
And
you
we
did
spray
that.
painted it. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now one of the other things to remember before you get started, your table needs to be on risers. And all we did was use plastic cups. That's it. So because when it dries, you don't want it to dry to the table.
Okay.
So super important.
Perfect.
Now this is a bit of a messy craft, okay?
That's why
You've got your apron on because your dress is super pretty. I like to throw caution to the wind when I'm crafting. I got paint on all my clothes. We also want to go ahead and put on our gloves because it will get on your hands, but it is acrylic paint, so it does wash out.
All right.
Okay? And then make sure that your surface is covered.
Okay.
So we've got craft paper down, but make sure you cover your surface.
All right.
It will run over.
Gotcha.
All right, so we've got our marbling medium and we've got our acrylic paint. Remember, this one's a 1-to-1 ratio, but just check the packaging in the back of yours. Some of them may vary a little bit.
Okay.
All you do, pick up your acrylic paint, pour it into your marbling medium, get as much in as you can,
All right.
and then you've got a craft stick there in front of you, or you could use a plastic spoon, whatever you've got at home, and we're gonna mix it together.
Is there, I see we have a few different colors here. Are there too many colors? How many is the right amount of colors to do this technique?
Okay, so we don't want to go Roy G. Biv and do the whole rainbow. So you want to pick one focal color. So what's going to be your main color that's going to match whichever room you're creating it for, and then pick 2 to 3 accent colors that are going to work with it.
Perfect, okay.
So I've got fun colors set out for you, and then I'm going to do one that's a little bit more upscale.
All right.
So fun colors could be great for your daughter's room.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Molly, my daughter would love this.
Okay, so just make sure that it's fully mixed. You want to make sure that you don't see that much on the outside.
Okay.
All right, and then you've got your other colors here. Now, here is the fun part. There's no technique. All we do, start with a color.
Oh boy, I'm scared.
Probably take your stick out just so you don't drop it on your table.
All right.
And you just start to pour.
Oh, good. No.
So just pour.
I have to watch you first.
That's it.
Okay.
Look, I'm just pouring kind of all throughout the table. Just pour around, and then you want to go with your next color.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You got it. Just pour.
All right.
That's
Does that
it.
seem good?
So I'm going to use white.
I'm gonna go with the silver
Go with
over
your
here.
silver.
This is, I feel very naughty.
And so
My
I know,
husband
right?
would cringe if he saw me doing this because he's the one who keeps the house really clean in our house, and he'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Doesn't this kind of make you feel like a kid?
I love it.
Kind of like adult playing with paint, right?
I'm doing something I'm not supposed to, and I kind of enjoy it.
Okay, so I'm going to put my third color on now.
Okay.
And you can always start with a little bit and then go back and add more if you don't have enough on to cover the table. And here you can see, it kind of looks like it's a little uneven in some of my parts. That's okay because there's magic in the marbling medium. It will end up leveling itself out so the paint will all be even on the surface.
Okay.
Okay, now, here's the fun part. We get a little messy. This is why you've got gloves
All right.
on. Put your hands underneath it, and you're gonna start to tilt it.
just to like get all the, oh my gosh.
And that starts the marbling magic. You can already see how the colors are starting to swirl together. You do want to make sure that you've got enough paint that it will go over the edges. So if you don't have enough on, just go back and pour some more on. You've got a good amount of working time with this. The paint doesn't dry super quick. See, I told you it was messy, right?
It is so.
But isn't it so fun? It's
I kind of am obsessed with how mine looks already, so I'm just gonna. I like don't want to.
It's really relaxing.
Oh wait, I gotta get it over on the edge over here.
Right
I gotta get that one spot. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Oh my goodness.
So you already have a pretty design. Now, if you wanted to go back in and add more, you could, but I think it looks great.
I love it so much. That is so easy.
Okay, do you need help getting your gloves on?
No, I think I can do it, but okay.
So that's it. Now remember, you're on,
I might have gotten a little bit of paint on my dress. Hopefully I did not, but that's okay. All right.
Okay.
How long do we let this dry? Because that's a lot of paint on there.
24 hours. So leave it in a space. You don't want to move it. Leave it in a space where it can stay for 24 hours.
All right.
Okay. Then 24 hours. Ta-da!
That, it honestly looks like it's upholstered, like a leather or something on top.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, so now here's the thing. You can leave it as is, but if it's going to be in a high traffic area, if kids are going to be working at it a lot, you can add an epoxy or a decoupage to the top of it as a sealant, but otherwise, just using it as a side table to set pictures or things on, leave it as is.
All right, how do we attach it to the basket?
Okay, so we want to flip it over. Now you can see the back looks kind of yucky, but no one sees the bottom, right?
Nobody's gonna see
If you really are worried about it, you can paint it one solid color. Now, you can attach this two different ways. You can use glue or you can use a staple gun. We're gonna use glue today. So I've got a pencil, and how I'm gonna know where to put the glue.
I have to tell you, every single step that goes by, I'm like, oh my gosh, this really is the easiest DIY ever.
It's so easy. So the pencil tells you where to put the glue. So we'll flip our basket back up, trace it, and then we just take our glue. I'm using an industrial glue. Now you wouldn't want to use a hot glue because hot glue doesn't work if you're using metal, but if you are using a rattan basket or a basket that's got a fabric base to it, you could use a hot glue.
Gotcha.
Okay, so just like that. Now I could flip it over and maneuver it, or because I drew my line and know where it is, I just look just like that.
Oh, you just look right through the basket.
Line it up with the edges, and that's it.
I love you. I adore you. This DIY
you so much for having
great
me.
and easy. Thank you for being here. And for full instructions, you can visit hallmarkchannel.com. And for more really fun DIYs from Lynn, check out craftboxgirls.com.